Thank you.
So, what you saw me do just now is a so-called one-man band. Essentially, it's me looping segments of myself playing the guitar to build an entire performance. This can also be done with multiple instruments to create an actual band. Can I please have a show of hands to see how many of you here have ever heard of this type of performance? It's fine if you don't know. Okay. So, to many of you, this is a completely new form of musical performance. But in fact, music looping has been around for decades, dating all the way back to the mid-1900s. Then live music looping emerged from tape looping. However, as you may see, live music looping isn't exactly well known. Of course, in the past few years, this technique has become much more popular thanks to the influence of mainstream artists who have been implementing it in their performances, such as Ed Sheeran, Henry Lau, and so on. But I'm not here to only talk about live music looping. I'm here to discuss a broader topic of how technology revolutionizes music creating and performance. To start off, I would like to present some ways in which technology changed music performance. One example is the live music looping I have just talked about. It uses hardware devices called loop stations and computer softwares that allow musicians to record and play back a piece in real time on stage, essentially to give a band performance individually. These performances could not have been possible without the technologies behind them. Some other technologies that improved musical acts include more advanced sound systems, stage special effects, and stage lighting, such as the wonderful stage lighting we have today, which all produce higher quality musical performances. Moreover, technology has also revolutionized music creating. One example is digital applications and softwares. Digital softwares is one of the biggest game changers in the music industry. It changed the game by making it easier and more affordable for artists to record and produce music. With digital audio workstations and virtual instruments, you can now manipulate and create sounds in ways beyond traditional instruments, in ways that were previously impossible. Another technology is MIDI. MIDI, which stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface, is a protocol that allows electrical instruments, computers, and other devices to communicate with each other, facilitating the creation and manipulation of music. So how does MIDI make creating music easier and better? Well, it is a versatile protocol that can be used with a wide range of electrical devices, such as keyboards, drum machines, synthesizers, software applications, and so on. It allows musicians to control multiple instruments from one object, such as a sequencer. It also allows for the automation of various parameters, such as the volume, the pitch, and the effects of the music. Additionally, the MIDI data can also be easily edited, which is particularly useful for fixing mistakes, adjusting timing, and experimenting with sounds and arrangements. Now, technology doesn't only revolutionize music creating and performance. It also increased the accessibility to music around the world tremendously. In the past, you either had to listen to music live or by devices such as records, cassettes, CDs, and so on. The problems with these records and cassettes and CDs are that they are not as convenient as the devices we carry around today. Can I have another show of hands to see how many of you have at least one music application on your device? Okay. So, as many of us may know here today, these applications contain huge amounts of music of various genres and basically satisfy the musical desires of everyone. Now, moreover, the growth of the internet also means that the promotion of new artists is much less demanding. You can now achieve worldwide fame and gain millions of followers or fans by simply clicking a button and posting your music onto global platforms such as YouTube and TikTok. However, do note that there is a flip side to this. Because anyone can now promote their music, there may be an overflow of artists, which may make it more difficult for an individual to stand out. However, I believe that this will not be an overly concerning matter, because if you would like to share with the world your music, have put in the effort, then you will gain a certain amount of success. And after all, not everyone is meant to become superstars, but anyone can share with the world their music. So after all that is said, I would like to call out on everyone who has a music dream, who desires to share their music with others and with the world, but is worried that things won't work out. Don't think too much. Don't let your concerns stand in your way. Many of the distinguished artists of the day started out as a nobody. They achieved their success today because they dared share themselves and their music. As long as you have dedication, is willing to put in the effort, and have a musical vision, then start creating. If you're not confident in your abilities, then improve them and develop them with the technologies provided. But start taking action because we need to hear you. Thank you.